to round up every bad egg and fry them. Boosting my morale, he's ready for the chase and he's with the Falcon in the hour of need. He never fails to take the lead. Once I catch him, Falcon got up his sleeve.
Hello, welcome to Let's Play F-Zero GX. I'm Smokey Prog, the masochistic motherfucker that will be playing through this game for you guys and your sadistic pleasures. If you're familiar at all with F-Zero GX, you know one thing. This game is legendarily difficult. Even on normal story mode, reviewers docked the game points because it was too difficult. This is very hard. The word perfection is thrown around in reference to difficulty in games way too often. This game requires that you're perfect with your runs or else you will not pass the missions on very hard. The premise of this mission is it's a VR training mission for Captain Falcon. It's the first mission of the story. And you go around this boring oval track for 3 laps, during which you must collect 35 capsules and finish the course within 60 seconds. While the description of this doesn't sound bad, as you will soon see, the placement of these capsules is absolutely asinine, and it's just completely unfair to the player. For now, I'm just going to go around the course and find the placement of them, try to pick out a good line to do. Your line in this is absolutely essential to follow. If you deviate from your plan, you have no hope of winning. If you follow your plan, you maybe have a couple tenths of a second of leeway. This game is incredibly unforgiving. And you'll see, especially at the back end, you have to plan out specifically which capsules you're going to get on which run. This is a little bit different from your line because it's not so much the speed of this as what you're going to do. There's a cluster at the end that we'll be going to in detail shortly, and one cluster right before it that are the main things to look at. Now, so you get the gist of what this game will be throwing at you, this is what the back end of the course looks like. Keep in mind, you have 3 laps to go through this at speed. If you slow down, you're fucked. If you go full speed through this and pick up all the capsules, sometimes you will still not finish within the time limit. As you can see, there are 8 capsules here in diagonal formation. The basic plan of attack is to go through a different diagonal on each lap. If you miss, then you have to just restart, because there's no other way to do it. It's probably possible to swerve left and right very quickly and get them, but I don't do that because I'm bad at the swerve mechanic in this game. Unlike most racing games, F-Zero doesn't really have any sort of drift that's useful. You'll go into slides if you take turns too sharp, but they don't do anything other than just make you careen forward without any control. This is kind of mitigated by the fact that you have a slide, well not really slide, but a push command with your trigger where it will just slowly go to either side. Control of the vehicle isn't that much of an issue, except for in levels where there is a bunch of twists and turns. Now here we get why you have to learn it. Because if you don't, it was very early on, 15th run as you can see in the bottom left, and I fucked up on the 3rd lap just because I didn't know it. Did I mention the precision in this game? Let's see, you take the turn too late, you miss the last capsule in the diagonal. You take the turn too early, you miss the first one. Take the turn at the right time, but too hard, you're in the wall. Do it again, you're in the wall again, and you're fucked. Here is another thing about the line. You need to get as close to this wall as possible to pick up the capsules, but if you even graze it, then you can't complete the mission. As you can see, it leads to some problems figuring out where you need to go exactly to get all the capsules and not fuck yourself over with the wall. Here we have the same problem again in the second diagonal, turning too early, then too late. This level is not very interesting compared to the later ones. There are 9 missions. This is one of 2 where you fuck yourself over and there's no computer to do it. Like this. As you've noticed, this game goes at 1,200 kilometers an hour. This leads to missing capsules in the scenery like I did on that last one. I didn't see it, but I missed it, and it fucked me over because it was a good run otherwise. And once again, you don't do it perfect. Swerve to the left of one capsule, and didn't get through in time. This is how lenient the game is. Once again, swerving to the right, and going through the rest of the level. I believe this is the first time I got through in the time limit with all the capsules on the back end. And naturally, I missed the one at the beginning. That's really easy. This run, there's really nothing wrong with it. I just run out of time getting all the capsules. This game will do this to you. The later missions are a lot more luck-based because you have other racers that will either fuck you over or just basically cheat their way to victory. This one can't have anyone but yourself to blame. For instance, running into walls. On the later levels, there's sometimes where you will complete them in 10 seconds just by pure dumb luck. This one, if you run into a wall, that's your fault. The other ones, it could be the other person put you into it. That about wraps it up for the first level. I hope you enjoyed it, even though it's not the most particularly interesting level. Later on, there'll be more fun because instead of me just running into the walls like a goddamn idiot, there'll be people on it that will fuck me over using a oh-so-fun rubber band AI and infinite boost that the game gives them. So, have something to look forward to. Hope you enjoyed, and I will see you around.